bags this year for shows, hitting the stage and showing how performances are really done, and they still got it.
Absolutely.
That's the best piece.
That's the most incredible part. That's the most incredible part. And if we didn't get to this point, we probably would have still never seen them dudes again. This moment has provided an opportunity for us to be given a friendly reminder of some of those cats that Ebro was talking about that we would have never seen unless this moment was this moment. That is not only getting the bag, but giving you a friendly reminder that they will bust your ass.
Yes.
And now those guys are more likely to get picked up on some of those tours by the ones who were doing shows.
Incredibly. Not only just get picked up on tours, but the Live Nations and the AEGs is actually investing in runs with just those artists from that alumni. And it ain't even like they got to get picked up. It's almost like they are the go-to for those runs to happen.
Yo, by the way, speaking of all these different things in hip-hop, another thing Busta touches that we got to give credit for. Busta is directly connected to the current generation of underground, Griselda, everything that happens.
Absolutely.
Rock Marcy is the godfather of that.
Godfather of all of that.
How proud are you of what happened? And now Rock gets to have this entire career where he doesn't cave to anything that goes on, and he's living large.
Rock Marcy is not only my favorite MC. Rock Marcy is one of the most brilliant minds that I've ever met. Brilliant minds. So I got a confession. The song Cocaina on the Big Bang album that I put out with Dr. Dre originally was a song with me and Rock Marcy, and it was called Cocaina. And he rhymed on this record, and he produced it. And I wanted this beat so bad that he couldn't find a sample, so I couldn't clear it. But I did the hook on his record, and because we couldn't clear it, and it couldn't come out, I took the hook off of that record and put it on Cocaina for Big Bang. But Rock Mars on that record, man, he says this rhyme. I don't remember it all the way, but it's like Cecilio, William O. Been involved with plenty of coke, plenty of dough, made many a foe. Floored this kid in Florida for work he got on, heard he was Turkish. Yo, it's like he says shit that is so, it's like he's a Ray and a Ghost, but with his own shit. And that's why I put him on the Heist on Anarchy album with me and Ray and Ghost, and Lost Professor did the beat. Because Marsh, lyrically, first of all, he had 5% knowledge of self, and then he had hustler experience. So
very Ray and Ghost.
Very Ray and Ghost. Yeah. So that combination made his lingo and his vernacular and his whole shit, like, it was really like advanced compared to any MC that I saw at the time when I moved to Long Island from Brooklyn. And I immediately became a fan of Rock Mars. And I'm to this day one of his biggest fans on a maniacal level. Like, I don't care where Mars is. I am a maniacal Rock Mars fan. He is my favorite MC. He's one of my favorite human beings. He's one of my favorite producers. And he's one of my favorite people when it comes to code of ethics. He don't play with the morals and the principles and the respect and the integrity that you defend as a man when everything else is taken from you. Marsh don't compromise that. And that's why he's so brilliant in this space that he's in, not having to conform, because, like you said, he created this world that he is the godfather of. And I'm so glad you touched on it, because I've always wanted to say, everybody that is in this space, y'all owe it to Rock Marcy to write him a letter and and say thank you, Rock Marcy. You are our father. You are the Godfather, and you are, and you know, I ain't trying to discredit anybody, how nice they are. I am a huge fan of a lot of artists that's in this space, but Rock Marciano is the father of all of y'all and all of it. And it's interesting how people might think that his beginning was from fathering that wave, right? No.
We're going back to flip mode.
Marsh was nice before flip mode. Marsh wasn't even an
What year
original.
we talking? How early we talking about?
Marsh wasn't an original flip mode MC. That's why our first flip mode album wasn't no Marsh. Marsh came, and we brought Marsh on when Lord Have Mercy left.
You got it.
Because I wanted him to be a part of it so much. He didn't even want to do it. That's Marsh. He just loved me and rocked with me. But Marsh was always on his own time. And Marsh, let me just sum it up. Marsh is on the Anarchy album, and the Anarchy album came out in '99. It's a platinum album from over 20 years ago.
24 years ago.
This is what I'm trying to explain to you. So if Marsh started his run, like Marshberg is about 12 years old.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Marshberg, his first solo album is 10, 11 years old.
Yep.
Right?
10, 11 years after
Anarchy album. So please, let's put this in perspective. Whoever thought that they was leading the charge with the Marsh wave, false, my nigga. False. Matter of fact, we'll play this song right now.
Right up there. I got you.
Yeah.
If you think that at all.
If you think
Congratulations.
that you play yourself. If you think that you run anything with that space, Marsh learned from the greats. That was the real underground MCs, and you know he took from all of that, and he's a part of that cloth and that fabric, and he took that and never left it or abandoned that ship. So, you know, I could sit here and sing Rock Marsh praise for the next 35, 45 minutes, but you know, I think I've been long-winded enough. But everybody just knows, if there is a round of applause that we can give Rock Marsh, I just want to give it to Rock Marsh.
How about air horn?
We're going to give the flex bomb.
Yeah, flex bomb, air horns. We're going to give it up to Rock Marsh as we celebrate Hip Hop 50, because Rock Marcy is one of those oracles.
Carved out our own lane.
He carved it out.
Carved it out.
And he's the oracle of that space. He's the motherfucker you got to pull up to, sit on the bench, get the cookie, get the answers, and then go back in the matrix and try to figure it out. That's Marsh.
Boom.